we're getting ready to get this thing started. Hello, everyone out there on the internet. Welcome to the Monday Night CaresNet. Name's Colton, KI5LDJ, as usual, your host for the live stream of the Monday Night Cares Info and Trivia Net. Tonight we have a special spin on our trivia, and that is you. You're providing our trivia for tonight. So, if you haven't already, go ahead and find a good question that you think you would know and some of your peers might not. Or alternatively, a good, bad dad joke. We all love the bad dad jokes here around the CaresNet. So, you can bring either that you like, or both. Whatever you'd like to do, you get to supply the fun for tonight. As I was just mentioning on air here, we do still have the potential for severe weather in the area. So, we have a repeater ID. There we go. we have operators monitoring the NWS, the National Weather Service chat that we use to communicate with the office in Fort Worth. They can communicate with us. Let us know if they want to activate storm spotters here in the county. Should that need arise, we will end our regular Monday Night CaresNet and transition over to a Skywarn net. So be prepared for that, but it looks pretty calm around here so far. So we're going to go ahead and proceed with the net as scheduled tonight. So it should be pretty fun. I'm hoping that you guys have some good stuff for us tonight. I see Jason over there in chat. Yes, I did get yours. I'm definitely going to throw that one out there for everyone tonight. I like that. Those, I don't want to give it away, but those kind of jokes, I feel like they never get old. It's always a good subject, right? Everyone loves that guy. So yeah, we'll be bringing you guys your trivia questions and dad jokes tonight. So whenever I call on you, or if you want to go ahead and do it, I'll try and write them down. You can throw them down in the chat over. Where am I? Over there, maybe. I think it's on that side, right? Go ahead and throw them in the chat, and I will posit them to the rest of the group here. If you are going to be joining us on the air, don't feel pressured to keep up with the check-ins and call it yourself if you don't want. If you do, you're more than welcome to. You might even be good at running the net, so think about signing up as net control. But as that's usually a lot to ask of our participants, I will gladly throw your question around to whoever is here. So if you end up having a good question or a good bad dad joke, you can give it to me on the air or here in chat, and I'll throw it around to the group, see who gets it right, or very wrong in the case of a bad dad joke. But it should be a lot of fun. So I'm excited. This is our first time trying this. We're gonna be doing this the first Monday, the first Monday of every month. So every first Monday, we all know here in Canton, the Canton area certainly knows that we have the first Monday trade days there in town. So we figured we'd make a thing of it. We just got done having that weekend here. Oh, okay. Hey, how you doing? Short time cooking dinner, no problem, Colton. I'll go and throw you in the log here. Excuse me. Awesome. Well, thank you for coming in and saying hi. We also have Mr. Rocketeer. We have Matt over there. Thanks for being here online as well, sir. Hope you're having a good evening. And you and Colton and Jason, all three. Hope you guys had a decent Monday. Hope it wasn't too much of a Monday for you. I know this is usually the best part of my Mondays. It wasn't too bad today, though. It wasn't too bad. Got some good stuff done, and I feel like the day went by pretty quickly. We were keeping an eye on the weather, so I feel like I was on my toes all day. An alien with 8 eyes. Save your answer. Okay, I like that. I'll have to throw that out to everyone here online, but that's fine. Ryan, thank you so much for being here, sir. Are you done with your general testing? Gotta work overnight. Ooh, that is pretty rough. I do not miss those days. Best of luck to you. Hope you got enough sleep. And does that actually mean you're cooking breakfast?
The time is 7 p.m.
Well, it's 7 p.m. guys. It is time to get started. So awesome. All right, we got Harv in here as well. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let's go ahead and get started with the net. I hope you guys have everything prepared. Well, as the lady said, it is 7 p.m. and that's how you know it's time. It is time for, let me get back to my script, Canton Area Radio Emergency Services Monday Night Info and Trivia Net. Good evening to everyone out there on the net. This is KI5LDJ. My name is Colton, and I'm located on the north side of Canton. About 5 miles north of Canton, that is, halfway between Canton and Edgewood on 859. And I will be net control for this evening's CARES Net. Yes, breakfast and dinner, there you go. Ryan, are you done with your ham radio classes? Oh, we have D here too. Nice, we got the whole group. I love to see that. CARES is the Canton Area Radio Emergency Services Radio Club. This net is held Monday evenings at 1900 hours local time, that's 7 p.m., here on the K5VZC repeater and all linked repeaters at 147.200 MHz, and is open to all valid amateur radio license holders. If you're hearing this, we encourage you to join in and participate. You have a joke and a trivia question. All right, D, you're coming in heavy tonight. I love it. Let me put you and your kin there on the list. We have also have Mr. Drew, Mr. Harv that I need to get in there. Let's see here. KD8, DMN. I'll get your call sign memorized here eventually. CARES Radio Club meets monthly on the third Wednesday of every month at 6:30 p.m. at the Van Zandt County Library on FM 859 next to the Blackwell House Historic Home. All interested parties are welcome to attend our in-person meetings. The purpose of this net is to build amateur radio use throughout Van Zandt County by providing a venue for operators to become comfortable and proficient in speaking over the public airwaves, and so that should an emergency arise in our community, we will be ready to help receive and transmit emergency messages. Speaking of such, if at any time you have an emergency situation arise, you can interrupt the net with a break transmission, and I will take that call immediately. Are there any emergency calls at this time? KI5 LDJ standing by for emergency traffic. I have trivia? Was that it? That was a question. Was that your trivia? I have trivia. Do you have trivia? If you do, we will take it. Everyone is welcome. Even if you're not licensed, everyone's welcome to throw questions and bad dad jokes down in the chat there. And let's see here. Oh man. A trivia question. All right. I have a trivia question. I get it. And all right, well, be safe out there, Colton. I hope your power comes back quickly. Be very careful. I know the storms are kind of passing over you right now, so hopefully you'll be out of it soon. But you have a good night and take care. We'll talk to you later on. Alrighty, I hear none. No news is always good news on that section right there. So, with our preamble out of the way, I will now begin taking check-ins. When you check in, please give only your call sign, slowly and phonetically. After checking in, should you also need to check out early, let me know you will be a short time, and we'll get you checked out as well. Go ahead and skip you for the rest of the night, let you get on your way. Those wishing to join us for the Monday Night CARES Net, please come now with your call sign.
Kilo 5, Kilo Oscar Bravo.
Hey,
5, KOB.
Philip. Haven't heard Philip in a while. Yes, indeed. Stay safe, Colton. Who's gonna join him?
Kilo Delta 5, Kilo Juliet Zulu.
Mr. Randy. All right. We got 9 of you here on the internet. Looks like we're gonna have a good
Kilo
turnout.
India 5, Bravo Delta India.
Get BDI.
Kilo Foxtrot 5, Victor Alpha.
Ooh, sorry. I know it's probably a little loud over there.
Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Tango Oscar.
Whoa, what is that? You sound different tonight, Matt. Still incredibly strong
Kilo
signal.
Foxtrot 7, Sierra Oscar X-ray.
Using a new radio or a new antenna, I wonder. Or am I just imagining things?
Kilo 9, Niner Echo Zulu Alpha.
Beautiful. We also got K9 Easy A. That's a great call sign. He had to have gotten that vanity, right? Look at that. That was a great little run there. Let's see if anyone else jumps in here. Nope. Alright. Alright, look at that. We had a fantastic run there. I thank you all very much for your orderly check-in. And thank you all for being here. Having a good turnout so far. Net recognizes Kilo 5, Kilo Oscar Bravo. Kilo Delta 5, Kilo Juliet Zulu. Kilo India 5, Bravo Delta India. Kilo Foxtrot 5, Victor Alpha Victor. Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Tango Oscar. Kilo Foxtrot 7, Sierra Oscar X-Ray. And Kilo Niner Echo Zulu Alpha. Thank you guys so much for checking in. Are there any others out there wishing to check in? Anyone that's hearing this is welcome to join us. If you want to join us for the Monday Night Cares Net, please come now with your call sign for check-in.
Whiskey 2, November, Oscar Whiskey.
Oh man, yes, and he sounds great. Love it. Love to hear that. To hear our hams here making progress in their endeavors, in their hobby.
Kilo 5, Oscar Bravo Charlie.
Oh, we also had OBC. Man, what a group. We're showing out in full force tonight. I love it. Love to see that. Anyone in chat? Anyone else want me to throw their name on the log? I'll pad my numbers here all day. Alright, well, we picked up 2 more. Thank you guys so much for being here. Net recognizes Whiskey 2 November Oscar Whiskey and Kilo 5 Oscar Bravo Charlie. Thank you so much, you two, for checking in. One last time before we get everyone in officially, are there any others wishing to join us for the Monday Night Cares Net? Please come now with your call sign. I'll throw you on there, hon.
Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Charlie Golf. I don't know whether you got me the first time or not.
Aha! I did not. Okay. I think you might have been doubling there. I kind of thought I heard... You can kind of tell when a repeater's doubling, you hear that whining in the background, that... and I thought I heard that, but it can also be the product of other things that sounds really similar, so... Glad you got in there. Alrighty, and we picked up one more. I did not. I think I might have caught you on a double. We have Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Charlie Golf. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, fantastic crowd that we have here tonight. Looks like 10 on air and 5 online, including myself. What a great show, and I hope you guys are ready with your trivia questions and bad dad jokes. That's right, if you weren't aware, if you didn't see our posts or our talks, and you're just showing up here, tonight's trivia and bad dad jokes are all provided by you. So, while you have a chance here between check-ins and us moving on through the traffic, go ahead and find a good trivia question or a bad dad joke. Bring it to the group here. We would love to hear it. With that, once again, this is KI5LDJ, Net Control Station for the Monday Night Cares Info and Trivia Net, and we're going to get official check-ins from everyone. As I go through our list of call signs for those who have checked in, if each operator, goodness, if I can talk tonight, would please give us your first name, your approximate location, and any traffic or suggested topics for discussion. We'll save your trivia questions for just a little bit later. So, from the top of our list here, show them how it's done. Mr. K5KOB, Kilo 5 Kilo Oscar Bravo.
This is Kilo 5, Kilo Oscar Bravo, K5KOB, Philip in Wills Point. I am on 47 and State Park Road, K5KOB.
North Wills Point. Alrighty, Mr. Phillip. Fantastic to hear you tonight. It's been a while since we heard you on the air. It is great to have you, sir. I will note, by the way, the XYL works at the state park, and I think we might have passed your humble abode over there. At least I don't know too many other people that would have had the antennas out in the yard. So, Mr. Phillip, K5KOB, thank you so much for checking in, sir. Next to check in is going to be KD5KJZ, Kilo Delta 5, Kilo Juliet Zulu. Alright, Jason, I'll pass that on to them.
Good evening to you, Mr. Colton. Thank you for running the net and the live stream. Sounds like we got a good crew this evening. This is Randy, Romeo Alpha November Delta Yankee, 4 miles south of Canton off of 198.
No traffic that I know of, and hopefully Mr. Phillip doesn't plant those antennas too deep. You don't want them to grow too deep in the ground, you know.
Yes.
You want them to grow up tall.
Yes.
K5, KJZ.
I'll ask for you. Make sure you have the answer ready. I got a question from Leslie and Phil and Jason so far. Yes, indeed. If you plant those antenna trees too deep, they might just spread roots too low. They might not grow up tall enough. Thank you so much, Mr. Randy, for checking in. I appreciate you, and I appreciate you holding down the NWS chat all day and being prepared to activate for us. So I really appreciate it. Hope you're having a good Monday so far, sir. Alrighty, moving on down to our next check-in. We have KI5 BDI, Kilo India 5, Bravo Delta India. Right, Jason.
KI5 BDI, this is Kevin. 5 miles north of I-20 off of Highway 19, and I am traffic free.
Traffic free. Saturday at 10. Alrighty, Mr. Kevin, I got you in there traffic free. I really appreciate you being here. I'm definitely expecting you to show out with our bad dad joke round table tonight. I wonder if anyone's gonna have a better one than you, and you'll certainly have a bunch more to bring to your other parties over there. So, thanks for being here, brother. Next to check in here, we have KF5VAV, Kilo Foxtrot 5, Victor Alpha Victor. Alright, we got another no traffic. There we go. Alright, Mr. Cody, thank you for joining us tonight. I greatly appreciate you, sir, and greatly appreciate you stepping up in your fairly recent role here as VP. Glad to have you as always, sir. Alright, got you in with no traffic. Let's scoot on down here. Next check-in is going to be from KJ5HTO, Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Tango Oscar.
Hey, good evening, everybody. This is KJ5HTO. My name is Matt, and I'm located here a couple miles east of Canton at 1255 and I-20, and I have no traffic at this time. Do have a comment, though. Aren't the roots on those antennas that you plant, aren't those called radials? Just curious. KJ5HTO.
Indeed, Matt, you'd hate for all those radios to be competing for resources, the nutrients in the water and the ground, you know. One might outcompete the other, and then your antenna dies. Appreciate you being here, brother. I got you in with no traffic. Thank you, as always, sir. Next check-in will be from KF7SOX, Kilo Foxtrot 7, Sierra Oscar X-Ray.
Good evening, this is KF7SOX, Marie, downtown Canton, no traffic.
Super duty there, Marie. Got you in with no traffic from the heart of lovely downtown Canton. Appreciate you being here, ma'am. Missed you last week. Glad you're back. I hope you traveled safe. Hope everything was okay. Know you had some stuff to deal with there. Let us know if you need anything. Hope your Monday wasn't too bad as well. Alrighty. Next to check in here, fairly newcomer to the group and a periodic visitor. Glad to have you here. We have K9EZA, Kilo Niner Echo Zulu Alpha.
Good evening, this is K9 Echo Zulu Alpha. This is Rob. I am east of Canton right now, no traffic, and I'm finally to get my 2 crazy weeks of training out the way so I can get back on the net. K9 Echo Zulu Alpha.
Alright, excellent there, Rob. Hey, the training is rarely ever super fun, but always super necessary, so good on you for getting things taken care of. Welcome back here, and glad to have you. Alright, next to check in here is W2NOW, Whiskey 2 November, Oscar Whiskey.
W2NOW in the beautiful city of Van, way east of Canton. No traffic.
traffic. Alrighty, NOW, we got you in there. If you wouldn't mind, for the sake of the check-in and my log here, remind us all your first name, please. W2NOW.
First name is David.
Alrighty, David, I greatly appreciate you. Got you in all the way from Van with no traffic. Taking the trip just fine, sir. Perfectly readable, and you're sounding good. Love to hear that. I know you had some trouble starting off, but you're sounding great, sir. Thank you for being here. Alright, next check-in will be from K5OBC, Kilo 5, Oscar, Bravo, Charlie.
This is K5OBC. My name's David. I'm about 6 miles east of Canton. No traffic.
2 Davids, there we go. Send it to the address on Facebook in case someone... Let me know, could you clarify what you mean, Jason? Alright, we have David number 2 in here. We have K5OBC. Got you in with no traffic all the way from the east side of Canton. Thank you very much, sir. Haven't heard you in a while and very pleased to have you back. Hope you're having a good Monday so far. Alright, and last but certainly not least, we have KJ5HCG, Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Charlie Golf.
This is KJ5HCG, 10 miles south of Canton, Texas, trying out my crossbands, and I have no traffic.
Well, hey, it seems like it's working pretty well. I hear you loud and clear. No problems whatsoever. So, good job getting all that set up. I know that can sometimes be a bit confusing to learn, so good on you, man. You're sounding good, and very glad to have you here as always. Thank you guys all so much for checking in. I really appreciate y'all being here and showing up for us. Alright, before we move on, do we have any additional check-ins at this time? This will be our last call for check-ins for the Monday Night CaresNet. Before we move on, anyone wishing to check in, please come now with your call sign. Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem. Alrighty, I hear no more check-ins. As a reminder, this is a directed net. In order to keep doubling to a minimum, please do not start a conversation before receiving recognition by net control. Please also allow a few seconds after our repeater's courtesy tone before keying up to allow internet-connected stations and linked repeaters a chance to transmit. Please also be aware that as we are expecting some potential severe weather in the area tonight, maybe not expecting, but anticipating the possibility, we are on standby in case activated by the National Weather Service for a Skywarn net. So be aware, might get interrupted by that, but seems pretty calm at the moment. Alright, very quickly before we move into our very special trivia for tonight, I do have a couple pieces of traffic for you. First one. K5CCL, the Cedar Creek Amateur Radio Club, has their meeting this Saturday at 10 o'clock at the St. Peter Lutheran Church over there in Gun Barrel. I believe it's technically in Gun Barrel, but I know the addresses get really close over there sometimes. So, if you're interested in meeting with a neighboring group and meeting new hams, talking to some like-minded folks, feel free to go and say hi to them at the meeting. I know they would love to have you. Secondly, I just wanted to remind everyone that we do have our first Aries training exercise coming up this Saturday. So, if you need more information about that, get with me after the net. For now, all I will say is that we are looking for units that are willing to deploy to the Trinity Mother Frances Hospital over there off of I-20. I wanted to poll everyone, since we had a small group last week, to see if anyone is interested in doing that job. We would need 2 people. One to go there and work a CaresNet, and one to go there and work the eTextNet. If that sounds like some test that you would want to run, if you think you've got the equipment and you kind of want to try that out, please let me know. Do we have anyone here that might be willing to do that? Come with your call sign.
W2
learning more about that. See if I have the proper equipment.
Alrighty, David. Absolutely. I will. I'll get with you after the net, and I will send you some info. All it really takes is a radio, preferably mobile, but something that can run off auxiliary power. So either something in your car or battery operated, and have the ability to get into the repeaters from that location. If you think you have something that could fit that, we would love to have you do that. I'll get with you after the net for some more info there. I also had one other station that I think doubled with David, so that other station, please come back one more time.
That's K9 Echo Zulu Alpha, Kilo 9 on Echo Zulu Alpha. Definitely interested. Work there.
Wow, well imagine that. If we can get you out of the office, as it were, for the allotted time there, that would work out fantastically. I really appreciate that, sir. I will go ahead and mark you down, and I will get with you for some further info. Thank you so much for volunteering.
No problem.
85 KJZ with info.
Alrighty, yes sir. KD5KJZ, it's all yours. What do you have?
Just also another quick reminder I've almost forgot about. Not really, kind of, sort of, but I was reminded. So we do have Williams Memorial at 1300 hours at the library on Saturday. 85 KJZ.
Yes, thank you so much for reminding us. So, immediately following this exercise, hopefully it should end at noon, and at 1 o'clock we are having the memorial for William's life over there at the library in Canton. I really hope all of you guys can show up for that. Participating in our exercise or not, you can feel free to skip that, but please go show some love to the family of Mr. William Howe. We do miss him dearly, and I know they would really appreciate you guys showing up to pay your respects. So 1 p.m. this Saturday at the Van Zandt County Library. Hopefully you guys can make it there. Alrighty, y'all, and with that, let's move into our trivia portion for tonight's net. I know this is going to be our first time doing this, so hopefully some of you guys were prepared, and we'll see who's got the best trivia questions or bad dad jokes. Tonight, instead of me coming up with trivia for you all to test your knowledge, and a good bad dad joke from Mr. Kevin, all of you get to bring the net your own joke or question. So, I don't have a script for this part, just kind of winging it, but the way this is going to work is I will go through our list of operators that have checked in one by one, and everyone will get a chance to throw one, the other, or both at us, either a question or a joke, and I will then go around to the rest of the operators and gather everyone's answers. At the end of that, I'll throw it back to the original station, and they will give us the answer. So, hopefully this will be pretty fun. I'm interested to see what you guys came up with. Alrighty, so let's get into it here. First on my list here is K5KOB, Mr. Phillip. Not sure if you are aware of our of the happenings tonight, but do you have any trivia questions or bad dad jokes for us tonight?
K5KOB, I will apologize for being woefully unprepared for tonight. K5KOB.
Not a problem, sir. You do get to still try and answer the questions, though, so we'll see. You're usually pretty sharp, so maybe you'll pull out a win tonight. Alrighty. Mr. Randy, KD5, KJZ, do you have anything for us?
Well, you know I do. Absolutely. I got a pretty good bad dad joke. Here we go. Reset real quick.
Wonder what this is going to be.
Why can't you give Elsa from the Frozen movie a balloon? Why can't you give Elsa from the movie Frozen a balloon?
Alrighty, so the bad dad joke, the setup here. Why can't you give Elsa from Frozen a balloon? Let's see here. We're gonna go right down the list. Mr. Kevin, KI5 BDI. Guess she'll let it go.
KF5BDI, I have no idea.
I like that, D. I think you're onto something there. Alright, let's see what Mr. Cody thinks. KF5 VAV.
I can't even come up with a guess. Maybe because I don't know.
I agree, guys. That's pretty good. Alright, no hard feelings there. Let's see. Mr. Matt, KJ5 HTO.
Well, I really like Dee's answer, but I'm not going to steal that one. I'm going to leave that for her. So honestly, I have no guess on that one. I do not know.
Very noble of you. Yes, we do have a rather good guess here on the internet that I'll save for after we run through our list here. All right, Miss Marie, what do you think? KF7 SOX.
I got nothing. This is KF7 SOX back to net.
Alrighty, Rob, K9 EZA.
This is Rob, K9 Echo Zulu Alpha. I believe my XYO nailed it right away. Because if you give her a balloon, she will let it go, let it go. K9 Echo Zulu Alpha, back to that.
Alright, she will let it go. I do like that. And that is definitely, we had a guess from Ms. D over here online. She also says she will let it go. Let's see if you guys got it right here. We have David up next. First, David, W2NOW.
W2NOW. I like to let it go, but frankly, IDK. So I'll let someone else get the winning glory for that. Back to that.
Alrighty, very honest of you, sir. I appreciate that. Let's see what David number 2 thinks here. K5 OBC.
This is K5OBC, and I don't have a clue either. So I do like to let it go.
Agreed, sir. Alright, last but not least, Charlie G. You have any guess for us? KJ5 HCG.
Hey, they don't call me Clueless Charlie for nothing. I have no idea. KJ5HCG.
Oh man, I don't know if I've ever heard anyone call you that, but maybe I'm just clueless too. Alright, let's see here, Mr. Andy. These all sound pretty good. What have you got for us, KD5, KJZ?
Yes, indeed, we do have a couple that got it right. So, following suit with Elsa from Frozen, you don't give her a balloon because she will let it go, let it go. KD5, KJZ.
Love it. That's pretty good. I like that. And as I guess as an uncle to kids that could not get enough Frozen all those years back, I definitely see where we got that from. I appreciate it, Mr. Randy. Alright, once again, this is KI5LDJ, net control station for the Monday Night Cares Info and Trivia Net, doing some community trivia and bad dad jokes tonight. Next to give us one or the other here is going to be Mr. Kevin. KI5BDI, what do you have for us?
Well, I've got my Henny Youngman. At my last colonoscopy, I had the doctor write a note to my wife stating my head was not up there. And the bad dad joke. How do you keep a bagel from running away? How do you keep a bagel from running away?
I can't type tonight. Alrighty. How do you keep a bagel from running away? Let's see here. Mr. Cody, KF5VAV. Well, that would certainly work. You grab it. Alrighty. See, Mr. Matt, KJ5HTO.
Oh man, I don't know. I would just have to go with you, eat it. I don't know.
That would probably also keep it from running away. I mean, we'll take it. Marie, KF7SOX.
KF7SOX. I don't have a clue. I've never had my bagel run away from me. KF7SOX, back to net.
Put locks on it. You know, I don't think I have either, so this is a new one for me. Rob, a K9 Easy A.
This is K9 Echo Zulu Alpha. I have no clue. Back to that.
I like put locks on it. That would definitely work. Alright, hey, I don't know this one either. No hard feelings. David number 1, W2NOW.
I'm gonna claim IDK.
Give it a flat tire. Alright, we have an IDK from David number 1. David number 2, K5OBC.
Well, I assume it has something to do with some type of topping you put on it. But the only thing I ever put on mine is cream cheese. I want to say cream it.
There you go. Worth a shot. You could cream it. That might work. Let's see what Charlie G thinks. KJ5HCG.
Charlie G does not have a clue. KJ5HCG, back to the net.
Alright, no hard feelings there, Charlie. Mr. Phillip, what do you think about this one? K5KOB.
K5KOB. It's actually kind of simple when you think about it. You put locks on it.
You put locks on it. See, you're not the only one that said that. Actually, we have someone else here online that said the same thing. I think you might be onto something. We'll see. Mr. Randy, KD5KJZ.
Well, I guess if you eat it fast enough, it won't get away. I have no idea other than that. I don't know what locks is. Unless it's a LOCK, then yeah, you could lock it up. But no idea. KD5KJZ.
Hey, man, look at that. We have Harv and Philip onto something. All right, Mr. Kevin, give it to us. What is it? KI5BDI.
You put locks on it, which I believe is a little fish.
There we go. Yep, you put locks on it. You lock it up, won't go anywhere. We had someone online say that it's salmon, a kind of salmon. So there you go. I've never put fish on a bagel, but now that you mention it, I guess we'll have to try it. At least we know it won't be going anywhere. Pretty good. You are on the ball there.
That answer sounds fishy.
Salt cured salmon. Okay. Yes, that does sound a little fishy, I think. I guess that's the nature of it here. Miss D had to look it up. Salt cured salmon for all those uninitiated like myself. Don't want fish on your bagel. Not your thing, huh? You'll stick with cream cheese. Alrighty, let's see here. Well, next on my list, our next victim here is Mr. Cody. KF5 VAV, do you have a trivia question or bad dad joke for us this evening? You're not salmon eaters, huh? I guess it depends. I can get down with some salmon.
How did Benjamin Franklin feel when he discovered electricity?
Alrighty, with my poor spelling tonight, typing too quickly online. How did Benjamin Franklin feel when he discovered electricity? Let's see here. First to guess is going to be Matt. KJ5HTO.
Well, I'm going to go with shocked. He felt shocked when he discovered electricity.
I know I certainly would have been. Miss Marie, what do you think? KF7SOX. Electrified. Shocked. Yes.
I was thinking shocked also. This is KF7SOX back to net.
We have another for shocked. Alrighty. I'm seeing a theme here. Rob, do you agree or do you have another answer? K9, Easy A. Shocked. There you go.
Roger, we're going with the trifecta, the triple hat, and I say shocked. Back to net.
Alrighty, thank you, Mr. Rob. Let's see, David number 1 here. W2NOW.
W2NOW also says shocked. Back to net.
I'm shocked. Wow. Alrighty, David number 2, K5OBC.
My original response was shocked. If everybody's going with that, I'm going to change it to he felt energized.
There you go. Energized. Kind of like you're electrified over there. Alright, he felt energized. I like that one as well. Charlie G, what do you think? KJ5HCG. Relieved. He probably did, yes. KJ5HCG.
Evidently I didn't mash the button hard enough. I'm going to go with shocked, but I like that last answer.
Yes, sir. Hey, running this net for a while, especially you do things for a long time, your thumb starts getting kind of worn out. You got to find funny ways to hold the mic. Those folks with foot switches are laughing it up with that. We have shocked and electrified. All right, I like it. We have Philip, K5KOB. Ever ready for the results?
K5KOB, I was thinking shocked, but I'm going to go with, he felt like $100.
All right, we will take that as well. Let's see, Mr. Randy, K85KJZ.
Oh, let's go ahead and go with, he was shocked that he had discovered the key to being electrified. I don't know, something like that. Shocked. 85 KJZ.
All right. Last but not least here, Mr. Kevin, KI5BDI.
KI5BDI, I'll go with shocked as well.
Alrighty. Well, give it to us, Mr. Cody. KF5VAV. How did he feel? There we go. He felt shocked. That was a good one. I appreciate that, Cody. Alrighty, our next creative collaborator here is Mr. Matt. KJ5HTO, do you have a joke or trivia question for us tonight?
Alright, I've got a trivia question. How many electoral votes are needed to win the presidential election?
Oh, okay. All right. We're keeping with the times here. Current events with the trivia from Mr. Matt. I can appreciate that, especially because I may or may not know the answer. What does that mean? You'll find out. First victim here to make a guess. Marie, KF7, SOX. 23.
KF7 SOX. I'm just trying to remember. Was it like 270? If not, something in there. Or one more than the other guy or gal. It's KF7 SOX back to net.
Alrighty, I like that. 270 / one more than the other person. I think that's probably true as well. Alright, Rob. K9 Easy A.
Roger, I was going to say the same thing. One more than the other person. That's all I got. K9 Echo Zulu Alpha, back to net.
It's something that was not taught in public school when I was there. Wow. Alrighty, alrighty. Let's see what David number 1 thinks. W2NOW. 200 something. Okay.
I'm going to guess 320, and that is a wild guess.
Alright.
W2NOW.
Alright. We're throwing out the, I think you said 320? Alright. So we're getting up there. Let's see here. Next is David number 2. K5 OBC. What do you know? 270. Okay.
I don't know much, but I think the answer is 270.
Alright. Another 270. Alright, we have a 270. Okay here. Charlie G. Got any ideas? KJ5HCG.
I'm going to have to go with 270 also. KJ5HCG, back to net.
At least I have a 2 in there. Well, there you go. Yeah. Alright, 270 once again from KJ5HCG. Let's see here. Next up is Philip, K5KOB. More than the other candidates. Yep, I think that would also work.
K5KOV, I believe it is 270.
Okay. 270. Alright. Mr. Randy, KD5KJZ.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and go with 270. 270, Bob. KD5, KJZ.
All right, another for 270. You guys are kind of forming a pattern here. Let's see, does Mr. Kevin agree? KI5 BDI.
KF5 BDI is in an agreeable mood tonight. 270.
270. Alrighty. And then our final guest, Cody, KF5 VAV. At 200, 270, 24. Alright, we have a 270. Sounds like we have a bit of a consensus here. Matt, what is the answer? KJ5HTO.
Alright, 270 is the correct answer. Need 270 votes out of 538 total. 270 out of 538.
Hey, all right there. Yes, I did not know this one off the top of my head, so there we go. And it seems like something that'd be good to know, so I know it'll definitely come into play tomorrow. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you racking our brains a little bit. Seems like we have some fairly educated crew here tonight. KI5LDJ with the Monday Night Cares info and trivia net. Moving down to our next publicly brought trivia question or bad dad joke. We have Miss Marie. Kilo Foxtrot 7 Sierra Oscar X-Ray. The floor is yours. Do you have anything for us tonight? Let's see what she's got. Maybe she got something good.
Yes. It's a weather question. What is, in meteorology, is measured in OCATS? O-K-A-T-S. KF7SOS. Back to you.
In OCATS. Alrighty, the next trivia question. I like this. We're mixing it up, getting into the trivia section here. Marie asks the question, what in meteorology is measured in OCATS? That's Oscar Kilo Alpha Tango Sierra. OKATS. What is measured in OCATS? Let's see here. Our first guess is going to come from Mr. Rob. K9, Easy A.
Roger, I got a big blank right now. I have no clue. Back to that.
Alright, an India Delta Kilo from Echo Zulu Alpha. No problem there. I don't know if I know this one either. I'm kind of thinking, but I'm not sure. I feel like I might have heard this before. Let's see here. Next up is going to be David, W2NOW.
I've got a big IDK on this one. Sorry about that. NOW.
Hey, no hard feelings. I don't know if I know this one either. I have something floating around in my brain, but we'll see if it's right. Our next David, K5OBC. Do you have a guess? I know.
This is K5OBC. You said it was OCATS? Does that mean how many cats and dogs are going to fall when it rains?
Should know some Skywarn, but I'm blank. I know all the Skywarn people. We should know this. I think that's a very precise scientific measurement there. Yes, how many cats and dogs? Or how many times you say, oh, cats. Let's see here. Charlie G. You happen to know this one. KJ5HCG. Cloud cover. Okay.
My answer was going to be kind of like David number 2's there, except it's a measurement of how many. It's only used when there's not any dogs.
Right.
In the storm.
Right. Yes, of course. Yeah. How many cats are raining? So if there's no dogs, just how many cats it's raining. Alrighty, Mr. Phillip, K5KOB. Cloud cover. Okay, we have 2 cloud covers.
K5KOB. I have no earthly clue, but I am going to guess like inches per hour in rainfall. It's how much hailstones are falling per hour.
Okay.
K5KOB.
Alright, I like that. Hailstones per hour. Or inches of hailstones. That's a good measurement of hailstones. Okay, I like that. Let's see, Mr. Randy, KD5KJZ. You guys sound pretty confident with cloud cover over there. I don't know. I think you might be onto it.
Well, if it's OCATS as the measurement of cats in the weather, Toto must be the measurement of dogs in the weather. So, I don't know, maybe cloud cover sounds good, but I don't know. No idea. K5KJZ.
I feel like I can't be the only one thinking this. I thought that Toto was the measurement of rain in Africa. I don't know. We'll take it. Mr. Kevin, KI5BDI.
KI5BDI. OCATS is the measure of the weight on the big guy on Channel 8, meteorologist, as in, oh, that cat's gained some weight.
Oh yes, working in the bad dad jokes even through the trivia. I like it. Mr. Cody, KF5VAV, what do you think?
I think I don't know, but I'm guessing maybe something to do with weather balloon reading. Maybe scientific measurements regarding atmosphere stuff with the weather balloon sounding. I don't know.
Alright, you may be on the right track there. Something in the atmosphere. AJ5HTO. That was funny. Sorry, guys. Trying to hold that
I'm
in.
going to go with overcast. It's one of those kind of buzzwords you can use. OCAT kind of rhymes with overcast, so that's how I remembered that. So anyway, overcast.
All right, overcast. OCAT overcast. I like that. I like that. Let's see here. All right, Miss Marie, what's the answer here? KF7SOX. Thank you. That was kind of funny.
KF7SOX. OTOS is cloud cover. I think Matt was pretty close. Overcast. KF7SOX back to net.
All right, yeah, you guys got it. Yeah, look at that. All right, the answer is cloud cover. Oh, yeah. Okay, I like that that pneumatic that Matt had. I think I'll have to remember that. OCAT overcast, cloud cover. We had a couple get that right over here, some veteran storm spotters and people that are really good at studying over online. All right, coming up next, Mr. Rob. Kilo Niner Echo Zulu Alpha. Do you have anything to bring to the group tonight? Trivia question, a nice joke, anything for us tonight? K9 Easy A.
Roger, I got a geology question, trivia, or geography, one of the G's. How many states does the Appalachian Trail cross? How many states does the Appalachian Trail cross? Back to that.
All right, I like that one. That's a pretty good question here. Let's see if anyone happens to know the answer. How many states does the Appalachian Trail cross? Appalachia? Appalachia? I think it's Appalachia. I don't know. I'm sure the folks there say it some different way. But how many trails, or how many states rather, does the trail cross? Our first guess, the next on the list, is going to come from David. W2NOW. We got 7, 3, more than 2.
Thanks for letting me go first again. I'm going to guess 13. W2NOW here.
Oh no, did I skip Rob? Oh. Alrighty, a solid entry there, and yeah, I hope I'm not picking on you too much. Let's see, next is going to be David K5OBC. How many states does the Appalachian Trail cross? 11, 5.
Is all of them a good answer? But I think I'll go with 7.
Okay, 7. You got another 7 in there, D. Harv with 11, Jason with 5, Leslie with more than 2, and Colton with 3.
Hey, Colton, can I get a check-in?
Oh yeah, my apologies. Hey, thank you for breaking in here. Go ahead, check in.
KJ5 GIO Mobile just got out of class.
Alright. Alrighty, sir. Hey, thank you so much for being here. For my login, for the benefit of everyone else, could we get a check-in from you? Name, current location, I guess you're mobile, and do you have any traffic? All of them, yes.
Ryan, KJ5 GIO, I am mobile. I'm on 19 coming into Canton from Athens. No traffic at this time.
Alright, roger, roger. Travel safe, sir. We'll call on you here coming up soon. We're doing the community trivia and bad dad jokes. So everyone's bringing us different trivia questions or jokes, and we're throwing them out to everyone else here, testing each other. Let's see here. If I can pick up my spot here, was I on David, K5OBC?
This is K5OBC. Yeah, I think on 7.
All right, we have a 7. There we go. Let's see here. Next is going to be Charlie G. They have a guest for us, KJ5HCG. It's all of them, just all 50 states. It crosses the ocean. It crosses Canada. It goes from coast to coast.
I can take a guess. I know it covers a lot of miles. I'm going to say 11 or 12, something like that.
All right, we have 11 or 12. We had another 11 online, so maybe you're onto something there. We also had a 7 online, so we'll see here. We'll see what you guys are thinking. Ryan, you happen to be next on my list here since you checked in recently. We have a trivia question here for our the one we're passing around from Mr. Rob. This question is, how many states does the Appalachian Trail cross? How many states does the Appalachian Trail cross? Do you have a guess? KJ5GIO.
I'm going to guess 15, and then I'm going to expand on that and say it ranges from Mississippi to New York.
Well, okay, a very precise guess. 15 from Mississippi to New York. I like that. All right, let's see what Mr. Phillip thinks. K5KOB, do you have a guess? Ah, Puerto Rico. I couldn't forget. Yes.
K5KOB, I'm going to guess 12, but if West Virginia counts, it'll be 13.
All right, 12, maybe 13 if West Virginia is actually a state. And I hear that, you know, West Virginia, am I right? No, but let's see what Mr. Randy thinks. KD5KJZ. I know. Poor West Virginia.
Well, it must be quite a few. None of them are as big as Texas, so we've got 7, 11, 12, 13, 15. I'm going to go with 14. It's right in between all those. So we're going with that one. 14, Bob. 85, KJZ.
All right, a very practical answer there. We have 14 for Mr. Randy. Next up is Kevin, KI5BDI.
I'm going to go with 12 because West Virginia can't count.
All right, we have a guess of 12. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. Cody, what do you think, sir? KF5VAV. Alrighty, we have another for 12. Let's see. There's a few little patterns forming here. We have a couple repeat answers. I wonder who's gonna get this one. Matt, you're up next. KJ5HTO.
Alright, well, if it were up to me, it wouldn't even be 1. So, but I think I'm going to go with my guess. Let's roll with 13.
Alrighty, we have a 13. Matt's got the special dice over there. Rolling a 13. I like it. Let's see here. Looks like last to make a guess is going to be Miss Marie. KF7SOX.
This is KF7SOX. I'm going to go 10 and request early checkout at 8 o'clock. This is KF7SOX. Back to that.
Alrighty, Marie. Well, we got you in there with 10, and we'll go ahead and mark you as checked out. Thank you for being here. I know this one is running a little bit late tonight. We have lots of participation, which is good to see, I suppose. But thank you for being here and sticking with us. I hope you have a good night and a great rest of your week. We will hear from you on hopefully Saturday, but next Monday. Have a good one. 7 threes. Alrighty, Rob, give it to us. K9EZA, what do you have?
Well, I think it went pretty good. We only got one correct answer. That's going to be Kilo Delta 5, KJZ Randy, with 14.
Wow.
The answer again is 14. 14 states. Back to that.
Wow, we have 14. All right, Randy, got it right there. Good job. That's pretty cool. I like it.
Good evening. The time is 8 p.m.
All right, we are at 8 p.m. and we are getting to the end of our list. Thank you guys for sticking on for a longer net tonight. Let's try and run through these last few here. Next to bring us something is going to be W2NOW. Mr. David, do you have anything for the net?
I think I have a quick one. Why couldn't the bicycle stand up?
All right. Had to type it out there. Why couldn't the bicycle stand up? Let's see what everyone thinks here. David, you're the first to guess here. K5OBC.
Well, I'd have to say because it has no feet.
Well, that it doesn't. All right. Charlie G, KJ5HCG.
I don't think I'm going to guess at that one. Don't think I know unless it had a kickstand.
Didn't want to try. Ah, that's clever. All right, yep. Kickstand would be very necessary there. All right. Mr. Ryan, KJ5GIO.
Because it got kicked down.
That would also do it. Yes, sir. All right. Philip, K5KOB. One will. Yeah.
K5KOB.
One wheel.
It didn't have a leg to stand on.
All right. Didn't have a leg to stand on. Mr. Randy, KD5KJZ. What do y'all think out there? Any ideas? Anything clever?
Maybe it had a banana for a seat. 85 KJZ.
Alrighty. A banana for a seat. Mr. Kevin, KI5BDI.
It had a flap.
I think that would also do it. Yep, had a flat. Okay. Cody, KF5VAV. That would also do it. Alrighty. Mr. Matt, KJ5HTO.
It was too tired.
It was pedaling. It was too tired. I like that. That's pretty good. Very punny. Alright, last but not least here. Rob, K9EZA. Maybe it was pedaling. Didn't want to try. That was also.
Roger, I'm going to go with the last one because it was too tired. Wah, wah, wah. Back to that.
Too tired. I like that. Well, what is the real answer here? David, W2NOW. Give it to us.
KJ5H. Oh, Matt did get it right. It was too tired.
It was too tired. That's pretty good. I like that. I'm going to have to remember that. We got some good bad dad jokes to add to the arsenal, to the collection tonight. I appreciate that. KI5LDJ, net control for the Monday Night Cares net. Alright, getting close to the end of our list here. David, K5OBC, do you have anything for the net tonight? K5OBC.
Well, good afternoon. For the second time, I'm going to give a bad dad joke that doesn't require an answer. So here it goes. I'm reading a book about anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down. K5OBC back in that.
Oh my goodness. I like that. I like the theme there. You and Kevin have one of those. That's pretty good. We should do that more often. That's pretty good. I'll have to try and remember that. Oh goodness. I wonder if Charlie's gonna have something for us. He doesn't always have guesses, but maybe we'll have a good question. All right. Here we go, second to last here, we have Mr. Charlie G. KJ5HCG, do you have anything to bring to the net this evening? KJ5HCG.
I have a trivia question.
Okay.
Two parts.
Oh.
What year was Babe Ruth's home run record broken, and who broke it?
One-liners. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty. We have a little two-parter here from Charlie G. I like it. The question is, what year was Babe Ruth's home run record broken? And who was the one to do it? Let's see here. Our first guess is actually going to be Ryan, KJ5GIO. That's a pretty good idea, D. I might have to think. Might have to consider that.
All right, I don't remember the year, so I'm going to say 67, just because I can't remember it. The person that broke it was Hank Aaron, who set the new record at 688, I believe, which wasn't broken until Mark McGuire in 05, 06, something like that.
Wow, alright. Nolan Ryan. IDK is my answer. Alright. Alright. You said that so confidently. You sound like you know what you're talking about. I wouldn't want to guess against you there. Philip, K5KOB. 1970 Aaron Jr. Okay. Wow.
K5KOB. I don't remember the year, but it was Hank Aaron, but I believe it was 714 home runs. And he's right, it was Mark McGuire. I was on the job when that happened.
Wow. All right. All right. You guys are sounding pretty confident. We got some real baseball fans here in the crowd. Let's see, Mr. Randy, KD5KJZ. I got, hey, David.
And I got no idea. IDK, KD5KJZ.
Hank Aaron and 70-something. All right. And good to see you over here online, David. All right, we have an IDK, no problem there. Mr. Kevin, KI5BDI.
Hey.
70-something.
Yeah,
Hank Aaron, all right.
If you're talking career home run records, it was Aaron in 74, I believe. If you're talking single season, then it's Maris. I think that's 61.
Wow, all right. Another very precise answer there. Cody, do you have a guess for us? KF5VAV.
My first thought was Mark McGuire, but more important. Thought the weakest topic I had.
All right, we were also starting to think McGuire. Okay. Hey, you guys know more than I do. Let's see here. Next is gonna be Matt, KJ5HTO.
Yeah, that's a big IDK on my part.
Oh, okay, D. All right, we have an IDK from Matt. We have Marie checked out here. So Rob, K9EZA.
Raj, I got donuts on my side. I got 607. I don't think of that.
Alrighty. David, I got your answer online here with IDK. I appreciate that. How about David number 2? K5OBC.
Well, I don't know either, but everybody likes Hank Aaron, so I'm going to go with him.
Alright, everyone else is saying Aaron, so he will too. Well, Mr. Charlie G, this was a good question. What is the answer, sir? KJ5HCG.
As usual, it was a two-part. I messed it up. I was going for the single year record, which was 61 in 1961 by Roger Maris, but I think the 1974 Hank Aaron, maybe 715 was correct also.
I hope I spelled Meredith's name right there. All right, hey, that got some juices flowing, and it sounds like you got a lot of fellow baseball lovers out there. So I think you might have broken into a new trivia category tonight. I appreciate you bringing that to us, sir.
AI5BDI.
Sure, go ahead, Kevin.
AI5BDI, I need to check out. I got dogs to mess with. Y'all have a good evening. Thanks for the good net. AI5BDI, back to net control.
Alrighty, thank you so much, Kevin. You have a good night there. 7-3, sir. We'll look forward to hearing you next week. Appreciate you. Alright, before we check out for the night, Brian, I know you came late. KJ5GIO, you got anything quick for the group tonight?
Since Halloween just passed and I kind of missed last week's net, why don't witches use dating apps like Tinder? And I'll just go ahead and give you an answer. Because their ancestors had trouble with matches in Tinder in the past.
Whoa. that's pretty good, actually. I like that. Thank you so much for throwing that in there, being in here late and still coming with something good. I think you had another one up here, didn't you? Didn't you throw something into the chat? Let me scroll up here and see if I can find it and throw it to them real quick.
Wait.
Yeah, what do you call an alien with 8 eyes?
Yes, that was it. What do you call an alien with 8 eyes, Mr. Ryan?
Alien.
Yes, that was a good one too. We'll have to remember that. Thank you for bringing those to us, brother. You have some good jokes. Yeah, those are pretty good, I gotta say. Alrighty, guys, this was a late one. Thank you to everyone for sticking around. I have one last one from the internet. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? What is it, D? Everyone give us a drum roll here as Miss D types. Why did the Scarecrow win an award?
I got one. He was outstanding in his field.
Because he was outstanding in his field. Alrighty, guys. Well, with that, we will go ahead and begin to close down the net for tonight. Thank you guys for having a great run. Our first attempt at the community event tonight for the trivia and the jokes. I think you guys had some great stuff tonight. And I think you guys would all make just fine net controls. You should think about it sometime. Well, guys, barring any other pressing announcements, I will now take checkouts and begin closing the net. As I, for the last time tonight, go back through our list of call signs, please check out, make any final comments you may have. From the top of our list, our first checkout will come from Mr. Phillip, K5KOB.
Kilo 5, Kilo Oscar Bravo. Checking out. Y'all stay safe and keep your antennas vertical.
All right, there we go. Hey, Philip, it was great to hear you. Been a while since we got you on the air, but always happy to have you, sir. Thank you for joining us. Stay safe out there and have a good rest of your evening. We'll look forward to hearing from you next time. Yes, thank you for being here, Harv. All right. Thank you, D. Thanks for being here. You have a good night. Alrighty. Mr. Randy, K85, KJZ, your checkout, please.
All right, Mr. Colton, thank you for running the net and the live stream. Sure do appreciate everybody's participation. I know we went a little long. That's okay. I enjoyed hearing everybody's trivia and or bad dad jokes. Good to hear everybody this evening. We had a good crowd. Hope to see all of tomorrow evening for maybe a taco there at Dairy Queen. It is our once a month Taco Tuesday. Y'all have a good evening. 7-3, K85, KJZ.
Alrighty, Mr. Randy, thank you for being here as always, and thanks for keeping a close eye on the weather for us tonight or today rather, as we were anticipating some storms. Luckily, it seems like we missed it. I believe the tornado watch is also lifted at 8 o'clock, so that means we're probably going to have smooth sailing for the rest of the night. We'll see. Thank you, Mr. Randy. 7 threes. Have a good night. Mr. Kevin has already said his farewell for the evening, so Mr. Cody, KF5 VAV. All right, see you, Jason.
Okay, all. Had a good time. Sure on the net. Yes, he knows all about that. I was very welcome to watch for the area. Only thing that's super active right now is down to our southwest. They do have a local together session on now with down to College Station. Not sure that's how they go all the way up here. Y'all have a good evening. And stay weather alert. It's time to be in business.
All right, thank you, Jason. Appreciate you coming and saying hi. I hope you have a good night. Alrighty, hey, I appreciate that, Cody. Yes, so it does sound like we'll probably be clear for the evening. Maybe that one down there by College Station will make it up here, but hopefully it'll be nice and quiet around here. I know I was sending out messages, getting everyone ready to do stuff today, and then it didn't happen. Sometimes it goes like that, but thank you, Mr. Cody. I appreciate you being here as always, and 7-3 to you, brother. Have a good rest of your evening. Next to check out is going to be Matt, KJ5HTO.
Hey, great job this evening, Colton. Enjoyed it. So I just want to say 73 to everybody. Y'all have a great rest of your week, and don't know if I'll see y'all Saturday. We've got a football game that we've got to go to. My daughter's football team made the playoffs, one that she cheers for. She doesn't play football. So anyway, y'all have a great weekend. 73s, folks.
All right, well, fantastic. Congratulations to the team. I know that'll be really fun. Even cheering. I suppose it would be probably less fun for her if she was playing. I guess that's probably the part that she's into. So that's always a great experience to have there. So congrats to them, and y'all have fun and stay safe this weekend. Thank you for being here, Mr. Matt. 7 threes. All right, next checkout is going to be from Mr. Rob, K9EZA. Oh yeah, that radio's toasty.
Roger, awesome night. We had a lot of fun. 73 to everybody, and 501, if y'all know what that is. That's what that radio jargon off not long ago. And I thought it was pretty cool, 501. This is K9 Echo Zulu Alpha back to net, and I'll be hanging out after the net for your
Alrighty, hey, thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Rob. I greatly appreciate it. It's been a while since we heard you. You gotta come around more often, sir. Always welcome. And yes, I'll get with you after the net here, as well as Mr. David if he's still available, and we'll pass off some information. Thank you very much, sir. We will speak very shortly. All right, speaking of that, David, we have W2NOW. Your checkout, please.
Cole, thanks a lot for the net tonight, and great to hear everybody. I'll be waiting afterwards for the rest of the item.
Alrighty, David. Thank you so much for joining us, sir. And I'll get with you very shortly here. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. You've been coming in here every week and sounding good tonight. So congratulations. All right, David number 2, K5OBC.
Well, thank you for the news. You did a great job, Colton, and great job. We're great hearing you out again. It's been months since I've been able to be home on Monday nights. This is K5OBC, and I'll be there.
Alrighty, brother. Yes, sir. If you ever find yourself at home again on a Monday, you know where to find us. Always welcome. It was great hearing you, sir. Thank you for bringing some life here to the net. I appreciated your question, or your joke question. Alrighty. Let's see here. Second to last, we have Mr. Charlie G, KJ5HCG. Thank you. 7 threes, man.
KJ5HCG. Always enjoyed this. Great host again. Good trivia night and bad joke. And always good to try something new. And something that crossed my mind on one of the trivia questions was that the electoral vote, 538. And if that is true, I don't think you can win by one vote. I think it might take two.
Ah, okay, so he's doing the math. I like that. That does sound right. You'd have to win by more than one, I guess. Well, we'll certainly be seeing that on full display tomorrow. Thank you, Charlie G, for bringing your essence to us tonight. You're always great to have. Really appreciate it. And a good trivia question tonight. You have a good night and 7 threes. Stay safe. We'll see you next time. Last but not least, here we have our late check, Mr. Ryan, KJ5GIO.
Yeah, I just got home, so thanks for the late check-in after class, and it is pouring in Wills Point, so hopefully that's all it does and nothing else. Hey, I've also got something I want to pass along to you, so when you get done with everybody else, text me, call me or something, and I'll hit you up. So other than that, KJ5GIO 73.
All right, will do, Ryan. I appreciate you being here, and good job driving safe out there. Yeah, hopefully just a lot of rain, but we'll be standing by for a while, keeping an eye on it and making sure we don't need to do anything here. I know that at least farther north, it seems like most of the storms kind of hit our southeast side and then our northwest side. They didn't quite go through the middle of Canton, so yeah, I think you guys in the corners are getting most of it. But hopefully, well, like you said, just a bunch of rain. Thank you for being here, sir. I greatly appreciate it, and I think you might be getting done with your classes here soon, right? You should be a general soon. Well, awesome. Thank you very much, sir. All right, thanks once again to everyone for joining us on tonight's net, including myself and the internet. We had 17 check-ins. Let's go. That is fantastic. And I lost track of correct answers. You guys did pretty good tonight. Some of you brought some really good jokes. Others had really good trivia questions. So thank you all for your participation and giving this a try. Thanks for staying late with me and hanging out. And with that, we'll go ahead and close it down. 7 threes to everyone. The CARES net for Monday, November 4th is now closed at 8:22 p.m. local. Now returning the repeater to normal amateur radio traffic. KI5 LDJ, we will be clear. 7 threes, everyone. All right, well, there's the net itself. So I better get out of here and get to talking to these folks about our upcoming exercise. Once again, Mr. William, we're having a celebration of his life this coming Saturday at 1 o'clock at the library. So please go ahead and, if you're available, show up. I know it would mean a lot to the family and be a good support for all of the friends as well. If you're available beforehand, we are having an Aries training exercise in the county with some other neighboring Aries groups here. We're going to be seeing what kind of hospitals we could support and pass traffic from. So if that's something that interests you, go ahead and message us on Facebook and let us know. You can also send us an email and we'll get back to you. Otherwise, you guys have a good night. We'll look forward to maybe seeing you guys at Taco Tuesday tomorrow. And until then, we will see you next week at our next net. Y'all stay safe and have a good night. 7 threes. Bye-bye.